City of mine, how I love the city of mine.
Hello, happy Friday. Today is Friday, June the 9th, which means it is technically the last day of school. So yesterday was the last day that the students had to attend, and so today is a teacher work day. And I'm not a teacher, but I do work the teacher schedule. So with that being said, today's my last day of school before summer break. I'm really excited. Except it's kind of weird because my husband left to go to a basketball camp with the basketball coaches and the coaches and whatever out of town, actually in a different state. And so I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I think this is the first time ever I have had this house to myself, like that I've ever had to be home alone for a weekend, but especially for, I don't think I've ever spent a night in this house alone. If I did, it may have been one night or so, because my husband doesn't really go anywhere. So anyway, I was just thinking that as I was sitting here, but let's talk about what's going down for today. So if you want to know the makeup products and such that I'm using, then you can reference my May monthly vlog. Yeah, at the very beginning of that, I think, am I even wearing the same dress in that vlog? I think I'm wearing the same dress. I look exactly the same hairstyle, same everything. And I walked through my no makeup routine. I shared the specifics and all the things. Although, you'll see I only use a few products, so I could share them with you, but if you want a further in-depth tutorial, I guess, check out that, because I don't know how this video is going to go. But I thought I would tell you what is on the agenda for today, what's been happening so far this month, because I think this is the first time this month I'm picking up the vlog camera to vlog, and we're 9 days in, and just kind of talk you guys through how I'm going to wrap up the school year. So I was thinking of doing a day in the life of a school-based counselor video today, which will be my last one for a couple of months until I return to school, but I think I'll just throw it into this vlog. So I'm just gonna do my makeup, which should take about, if I'm fast, 8 minutes or so, probably, and we'll just talk. So let's talk about what's happened so far. I don't know that much has happened so far this month. You know, we are having a Juneteenth party next weekend, so we've been kind of preparing for that, but we're just the host house, so all we have to do is show up. But we also bought some decor, and I think we're going to do games and prizes, so we'll take care of that. But otherwise, the food and drinks and all of that, that's all been being taken care of. So let's see, the first of the month was on Thursday. My husband had a doctor appointment. His blood pressure's a little high. He put that on socials, so that's why I can share it. So we're gonna get that back down. It's literally just slightly high, so which it could be because he was a little bit nervous, or you know, whatever, but we're gonna work on that by him coming back to working out. Our sodium intake is already pretty low, but I just feel like when his is higher than mine, I'm sure, but he definitely hasn't really been working out all like that, so that should be taken care of. Last weekend we went to a party at a family friend's house, so that was fun. We took wings and alcohol. It was like a wings festival, so that was fun. And then I had a dentist appointment. I got a filling. Love that for me. And that's pretty much all that has taken place. Yesterday I had a brand call because I'm going to be working with a brand, which is super cool and fun and exciting. You know, when we have brand deals, because we don't have that many, 95% of my videos are not sponsored. So when we can throw in a sponsored video, that's quite fun, because sponsored videos pay a lot of money. I get from one sponsored video, more money usually than I get in a month from having no sponsored videos. Like last month in May, I think I had I think I had a sponsor. In April, I had no sponsored videos, and then in May, I had one sponsor, and in that video, no, I don't think I had a sponsor in May. So let's just say 1 month of non-sponsored content wouldn't pay me as much as 1 month of having one sponsored content. So normally I put out 8 videos per month. None of them are typically sponsored, and normally in a month where I put out 8 and 1 is sponsored, as an example, then that yields more money than the non-sponsored months. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I'm just putting on a little concealer to kind of add some dimension to my face. It's kind of like a reverse contour, so while I haven't done much. It kind of looks like I have on makeup. You know, it kind of looks like I've really gone in and put on a plethora of makeup, even though I've only really put on a tad bit of, not a tad, but like a mostly tad bit of concealer. So I'm gonna set this, but let's just talk about what's happening now. So my husband's out of town for a basketball camp. So he is with some athletes, some high school basketball players. I think JV. I think JV. Anyway, so that was something that was kind of random. Also today, Transformers is releasing, which is one of my favorite series. And so I think I'm gonna, even though I watch Transformers regularly, I'm talking I will watch Transformers at any time, at any moment. Just any 1, 2, 3, 4, any of the movies. I think I'm gonna actually binge them this weekend. And then, because we were gonna go today to see it when it released. That's before my husband found out he was going out of town, or was asked to go out of town to the camp. So then I was gonna go by myself, which is no problem for me. Like basically if my husband can't go, I just do things by myself, but mainly my husband always is home, so he can always do things. But I have no problem with doing things by myself. So I was gonna be like, well, I'm just gonna still go, like whatever. And then I thought about it long and hard and I was like, I don't think I'll go by myself. I think I'm gonna stay home this weekend. Since I never had the house to myself, to me it just makes the most sense to take advantage of this time by being at home by myself. That could just be me. Now, I'm honestly never home by myself. I've never lived alone ever in life. And so I just wanna be home by myself. I don't know, it's kind of a fun thing that I'm gonna be doing. I don't know what my plans are exactly. So today, let's talk about today. I'm putting on this makeup. I am starting this vlog, and then I'm gonna film another video real quick, which is gonna be Saturday's video. And then I have to check out for work. So let me tell you how I'm gonna check out in my head, how this is gonna go. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm going to do my mileage. I have to do my mileage for May and June. I have to turn in my mileage before, that's the part of my checkout, hour checkout. So I have to turn in my mileage before I go for the summer so I can just have all that done. So I don't pop back up next school year, I guess, trying to get reimbursement for mileage from months ago. So I guess that's why they want it to kind of be done and stuff. So I'm gonna do that. And then I need to log a few notes. Even if I attend a meeting and it's not with a student, but it's on behalf of a student, I have to log that, or it looks good to log that and to keep track of it, to say that I attended. So I literally just am gonna say, I attended the meeting, that's it. But I'm gonna log it kind of the same way that I would a regular note. It's just gonna be much shorter, same portal and everything, and it'll pop up in the same place. And that's the paper. Oh, and then I need to finalize my caseload and then upload that to the portal so that they have that over, you know, over the summer. I think the part of some of this is in case folks don't come back the next school year. Everything is finalized and the district has everything they need. Also need to turn in my keys and all of that, because I do have a key to my office, not quite an office, at my high school. So I need to turn in that. So I need to go to the high school, see if there's anything in that room that I use that belongs to me. I'm gonna clear it out, turn in my stuff after I do my mileage and stuff downstairs. I'm doing paperworky stuff downstairs. So then I'm gonna go to the high school. Then by that time, it'll be time to meet my coworkers for lunch. So then I'm going to go meet my coworkers for lunch, like a farewell lunch. I don't think I've seen them since April. So just a, hey, what y'all doing? What your plans are? What's your plans for the summer kind of thing. And then I need to go to the district office to drop off the mileage, because that has to be turned in physically, a physical hard copy, to turn in my laptop, because we have to turn that in, my backpack, and anything that belongs to the district. So that would be next on the agenda. And then that's it. By that time it'll probably be like 3 by the time I get back home. And then I think I'm just going to hang out with my doggy. Oh, I do have a contractor coming. Oh, I didn't tell y'all this. I've been kind of busy all month like a crazy person, because I have it in my head that it is now time to expand our patio. So literally all week, that's what I've been busy with. If I haven't popped on here at all, I think this is my first time coming on here. And if I haven't been on here, it's because I've been dealing with contractors. We have been talking about extending our patio for a while. And so I finally was like, let's just see how much this is. Because let's say it's not that expensive, we can go ahead and get it done. So I put in our contact information and what we were looking for on this website, and then this website dispersed the information to practically every concrete contractor in the whole city and surrounding cities. So I have gotten so many calls, no lie, probably talked to like 20 people on the phone, and I have so many estimates. So let me tell you, our patio is 10 by 12, and that's the standard size patio with a lot of houses, especially when they're our size. I'm sure big, huge houses have larger standard size patios, but the standard size for us is 10 by 12. So I was thinking of just adding 2 10 by 12s to either side of the existing concrete patio to then have a 30-foot patio. And that would almost be the whole, I keep calling it the width, but it's technically the length. That would be almost the whole length of our house. It would be it would almost take up the whole length of our house. Not quite, but pretty closely to taking all of it up. So, so far I've gotten estimates, and all of them are about the same. They're all about $2,600. However, I've gotten one that's $1,900, then I got one that's $3,200, and then also we have an uncle who could do the work too, but our uncle lives 3 states away, and this is a bigger job, so he would have to either get his concrete mixer down here because he could mix the concrete, or we could rent a concrete mixer, or I could even just buy the concrete from a company and have it delivered for him once he gets here. And so obviously it would be great if he lived closer because we could pay him to do a lot of our our work, but it's just a little bit inconvenient when you're talking about big jobs to try to call in somebody to do it, even though it would be great. That's ideal, you know, to have somebody you know to do the work and all of that, and you can pay someone you know, someone in the family. That's even better. So that's kind of what we've been doing all week. I've had contractors come all week. So I am thinking that whether we go with our uncle or not, it's probably going to cost like a $1,900, like shy of $2,000, because even if our uncle were to come, and even if we had the company to deliver the concrete, one company that I called who actually just delivers concrete, they could deliver it for how much we need for, well, here's the thing. We actually only need about 3¼ yards of concrete, but you have to, with the company, the minimum is 4 yards. So we could either get the whole 4 yards of concrete and do something with the other bit, or we could just get the 3¼ but the thing is we have to pay the same amount whether we get 1 yard, 2 yards, 3 yards, or 4 yards, and that total amount is $695. So even if our uncle came and traveled down here and we paid for travel and, you know, paid him whatever his fee would be and all the things, the rate is still going to be somewhere between, I would assume, like $1,500 to $1,900. Of course, if our uncle is going to charge us $1,900, the same as the other guy, it might make sense to just pay the other guy, unless he does want to do all the things that require him to get here and to do it. I don't know how much of a headache something like that might be. So we've been busy with that all week, which is kind of wild. So I just wanted to see how much it would be. So in theory, for $1,900, we could probably go ahead and get it done. So that could be something that's happening soon, is that we go ahead and get our concrete patio extended. Eventually I want a screened in porch or like a sunroom kind of thing. Those add a lot of value to people's houses because it's more living space, of course. So that's kind of eventually the goal, but I feel like the first step is to go ahead and get the patio, because I do want it to be, I'm pretty confident that I want it to be, as of right now anyway, yeah, I think so, concrete. So even if we didn't want it to be concrete, we could just cover up the concrete, put down rugs, you know. Anyway, I have big dreams for that, but in the meantime, until I can fulfill those dreams, if I can fulfill those dreams, depending on how much a screened in porch would cost of that size, I just want an extended patio so we have more space to do things and entertain and hang out and play and all the things. And it's just for the first step, the first affordable step that we can take. I'd rather break this up into parts than trying to drop like $10,000 or however much it might cost on a patio, so on a screened-in porch. So that's kind of what we have going on. But today, I want to do all the things. I have to meet a contractor, even though I already know pretty much how much this is going to cost based on all the quotes that I have gotten and estimates so far. And then I think I am going to start watching Transformers, perhaps. And I guess I'll cook. I might take myself out to eat. I was thinking about that. I might take myself out. No, because I'm going to eat with my coworkers. I could still take myself out to dinner. I think I'm going to be in for the day. Basically, I think I'm going to be in for the day. Tomorrow, I am doing a budget finance workshop for this company out in California. And that's going to be virtual. So I need to finalize my presentation for that. So that'll be happening tomorrow. So that's something that I'll be doing for a couple hours. Then I'll probably work out, walk the dog, work out by walking and walking the dog, and then probably finish watching Transformers. I do hope to finish reading The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, because I am currently reading that, and then my husband will be home Sunday. So, you know, it's going to go by fast. I'll probably do some cleaning, you know, just chilling. I was thinking about, honestly, last night I was thinking, oh, I haven't like ever had like a slumber with my friends or anything. I could arrange that, or they could just come over and we can hang or whatever. Then I was thinking, you know, we'll be hanging next week for the party because we're having Juneteenth next week, and I hang with my friends as much as I can. So let me just be at home by myself, you know? I don't have to, I mean, it sounds good in theory. It would be fun, but you know, I can just hang by myself and do what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to be doing what I want to do. And yeah, then my husband will be home. So I think, you know, my niece comes every summer. That's also one of the reasons why I'm like, let me just be by myself, because when my niece is here and my husband's here, there's no being by myself. So let me just go ahead and take this time to be by myself. I haven't got my eyebrows done, waxed, plucked, nothing in about a year. I think July makes a year. So I'm scratching and surviving over here, trying to make these look halfway decent. So if you're wondering what is happening, what I'm doing, that's what's happening. I'm just trying to make them look a little bit better than how they look naturally. Just a little bit better. That's good enough for me. So let's go ahead and finish off this look by putting on some, oh, I need to do my nails. One popped off, so I'm just going to do a full set, I think. Or I might fill them in, I don't know. Working with these nails is a little bit difficult when it comes to fill-in. I'd much rather just soak off the nails, and to me it's easier to just soak them off and apply a new set, but some people probably think it's easier to do a fill-in. So I have to do my nails. I really need to take down my hair. I have to submit a script to a brand. So I have stuff to do, you know. It's not like I have nothing to do. So I might as well just be at home chilling by myself. Then my husband has a paper due because he started grad school recently, and I am his resident proofreader apparently, or editor. So he's like, be prepared for me to send you a Google document so you can proofread or edit my paper. That's due Sunday when he gets back. So I could also do it Sunday, but I mean, that's something else I have to do. So, you know, I have stuff to do. You know, I have to edit the video that I'm about to film for tomorrow and publish it. So my day's gonna be filled. It's gonna be as if my husband isn't here, because it's gonna be as if my husband were here, because even if he were here, I'd still have to do all these different things either way, and he'd be doing his schoolwork or whatever he does with his life, while I would be doing whatever I'm doing with my life. So I still have stuff to do. So that's why I'm not going to add more to my plate by trying to entertain, even though it would be minor. I'm just going to go ahead and spend the day by myself. So that's kind of what the plan is for today, you guys. And I'm getting a Q-tip to get this mascara. Yeah, and that's what I have going on for today. So I will check in with you guys as the month goes on. Of course, I cannot believe I've been talking for 20 minutes, but as far as I'm concerned, I haven't been talking about literally nothing. I have been talking about something relevant, which is my checkout plan and all of that for today, for the school year. So I feel like it has been irrelevant. I think next weekend, after the Cinco de Mayo party, the day after, I'm gonna go get my niece. She was supposed to fly down here. Then there's so much drama. I'm just gonna go pick her up. Like, I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna go pick her up. I don't want to drive there because I don't want it. And I think I may have to go by myself, which is even that much more annoying. I think I'm gonna have to drive by myself because of course my husband would go with me, but he has a lot to do. I don't know. I mean, he might be able, if I drive, he might be able to do some work, but he's not as free as a bird as he once was. He has practice and games. He has schoolwork. You know, he has stuff to do, so I don't know what that's going to look like. Plus, if I go home by myself, I can at least link up with some of my friends and stuff, which I do that anyway when my husband comes. But, you know, that's kind of just what I have going on for today. So I'm going to add my lip gloss, and that's going to be it for today. I'm going to go film the video, go downstairs, do my paperworky stuff, leave the house when I'm done with that to do my errands, meet up with my coworkers, all the things, and I will check in with you guys at a later date. I might vlog a good bit this weekend since I'll be by myself, but I could also very much not vlog that much because I just told you I have a lot of things to do. So I will check in with you guys at a later date.
It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love the city of mine.
Hello. Happy Wednesday. I feel like I'm super close. This is awkward. Today is Wednesday, June the 14th, and I am in... Is this going? There we go. No. Is it on? All right, now it's on autofocus. All right, I'm in good spirits. So today I had I've just been having a lot to do. This is my first week of my first official week of summer break, and everything that I could have been doing in probably the last month, I've pushed to after I was out of school. So basically now I'm kind of working through the to-do list. But here's the thing. The thing is that I just got off the phone with Sony, and this is not like some super exciting thing. I'm not working with Sony or anything, but I feel like I want to preface that before anybody gets their hopes up. But I purchased in September of 2022 a Sony ZV-1 camera. It was all the hype at the time as a vlog camera. And to be honest, it's just a cute little, it's a powerhouse. It truly is. Now the hype before this was the Canon G7X Mark II. And I had that as a vlog camera up until last year when it literally fell apart. I even had two. I had one and it had broken, and then I think or something, and then I got a new one, and then I think I had to get it repaired. I think even this camera's been repaired. I've repaired the other camera myself, the G7X, and then it just finally died. And so I thought, let me do some research to see what the latest and greatest vlog camera is out there, and by far this one was rusting in the lead, and so I purchased this one. And so the thing is, I only was able to use it between probably September and October, maybe the beginning of November, and then it broke. Sorry, it didn't break, but it stopped working. And so I was reading articles, I was looking on the Sony website, I was watching YouTube videos, all the things, and I could not figure out the remedy. And so eventually, I've had it on my to-do list to problem solve my Sony camera. I've had that on my to-do list for probably 8 months, since probably October or November. And I finally today called and I got the problem solved. So basically they're gonna send me a shipping label. I'm gonna send them the camera, and then they'll replace it and send it back. Fix it or whatever, repair it and send it back. And I'm just over the moon that I got that off of my to-do list. Now here's the thing. This little fuzzy thing is like a little microphone. It comes with the camera, and I'm not sending this, so I've just taken it off. And then this is a case. This is a white case to protect it. I'm gonna remove it as well. And this is the actual camera. And so I'm gonna send off this camera. I just need to send it by itself. I guess I'll send it with a battery in it. Do we think? Like that can't hurt anything. No, I'm just gonna send the camera. They said just to send the camera, so I'm just gonna send the camera. I think I even put a screen protector on it. So if they replace it, which I hope they don't or anything, I'll have to get, actually I think it came in a pack of 3. I think we'll be good. So anyway, I'm gonna send this to Sony whenever they do that. But in the meantime, I'm going to prep for Juneteenth. So we are having a Juneteenth party on Friday, which also happens to be the 10th anniversary of our first official date. So we have been dating for 10 years, and in a few months we will have been in an exclusive relationship for 10 full years. And that's kind of wild to think that it's been 10 years, but I don't regret not a single moment. There's not a moment. You know, I was thinking earlier, my parents were, they fought physically, domestic violence, and it was a bunch. It was a lot going on from what I can remember before my dad passed away, which I was like 5 or 6 at the time. So I don't remember anything past that, obviously, but what I remembered before that, it didn't seem to be that pleasant. And so I was just thinking earlier, like, wow, I can't believe I've been in a relationship for 10 years and, you know, we haven't had any domestic violence and we have not cheated and whatever. None of that has been going on. So, you know, I just cannot say that. I'm thankful for that. And I'm happy that, because we both witnessed the same types of things growing up, without spilling too much of my husband's tea, because I believe people should talk about their own stuff. I don't think I have the right to talk about, and even if it's like super good stuff, I think people should tell their own stories, is what my philosophy is, which is why I don't get on social media, including a bunch of other people. I'll talk about them, but not really about their stories and stuff, because that's other people's business to tell, if they ever even want to tell it in privately or publicly. But we both kind of experience the same type of stuff, and so it's cool to be here. And I don't regret a single moment. I don't know about my husband. I'm just kidding. Can't speak for him, but I definitely have not regretted a single moment. I would do it all over again. In fact, that's the goal. The goal is to do it again, and then another 10 years, and again until we can't do it anymore. But, you know, can't really predict where life takes you, but we are super solid, and I mean, unless it hits the fan, we're trucking along. You know, I'm not in a place, I would tell y'all, I'm an honest person. If I was like low-key not trying to be in this marriage, I think I would just tell people, instead of getting on here acting like I'm in a marriage that I want to be in and that's pleasant and healthy and wonderful. If it ain't, to me, that's toxic and chaotic, and I just would not do that. But anyway, as it stands, we're solid. You know, I think about when people eventually get to a place where they divorce and maybe they cite y'all know I tear up some words, irreconcilable differences as their reason for filing for the divorce. And I'm like, we're so far from irreconcilable differences. Like, we're so far from not being able to get along. We get along well. So I love that for us. But our 10th dating anniversary is on Friday. Nobody knows this because I don't go around telling people this necessarily, but we're also having a Juneteenth party on Friday. That means that we need to start getting ready for that. So what's gonna happen is she's a family friend. I used to work with her. She helped raise my husband. I didn't even know she worked at the place where I applied, because when I first moved to Georgia, I applied to the job and I didn't know she worked there. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, so she is doing the cooking. She's from the islands, I think St. Martin, but I could have made that up. And so she's gonna do jerk chicken and curry chicken and all the things and all the fixins, plantains, all of that. And she volunteered to do that at the last party. I'm like, is anybody, I think somebody was like, you should host Juneteenth, talking to her. And she was like, okay, or something like that. I'll make this and I'll just, or something, or we've been trying to get her to cook recently for us and make her the foods that she likes to make and that she grew up eating for us, because that's kind of what she does. And somehow it moved to, yes, she'll cook it. And then it was like, well, can we do it at your house? And I'm like, yes, if anybody ever wants to cook at my house, you certainly can. You do not need a formal invitation. Just let me know. Or just pop up. Probably, I don't really have anything to do. But, you know, I'm normally not doing anything super important. I'm normally home. So just pop up and cook, girl. You do not. So we're going to have it here. I have sent out the invites. The same crowd. We all get along. We've worked together, or we've been family friends, or we've hung together so much by now that everybody knows everybody well enough. And we don't have that many people here. My house isn't that big. Although, now that it's warmer outside, we probably can be more outside and host more, because I can seat probably the same amount outside that I can inside. Speaking of, we're currently getting quotes for a patio extension. The moral of the story is, folks are bringing stuff here and we just have to show up. However, I love games, so I found some Juneteenth games. I'm gonna print them off and show them to you. And then I'm also gonna pack up some prizes. So I may do 5 games, but I'm only gonna do 3 prizes, I think. Or I might just do 3 games. I kind of do 3 for sure, and then I always have 3 for sure games, and then a few more if needed to fill time whenever we're doing these events and stuff. So I think I'm gonna prep for, I think we might just do 3, because even if I prep for 5, and let's say we don't do the other 2, then that's a bunch of paper that's wasted, and I'm not here for that, because I'm not trying to waste my ink or my paper. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do today. We are gonna go ahead and wrap up. I could have been doing that while talking, couldn't I? But let me show you what I got. I did a Juneteenth haul already, and you can check that out in my previous video, but everything came from, in my previous vlog. I only vlog once a month. I do 1 monthly vlog. So the May vlog will have that in there. But I'm gonna do a little decorating right now. Truth be told, I could actually do some setting up, but I think I may just wait and save that for Thursday or Friday. The party is gonna be on the 16th at 6 or something. So I have some time, but since we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe decorate. So here are my cups. I'm gonna go ahead and sit those over there. Yeah, I'll probably set up, I don't think I have the capacity to set up like for sure right now, because that would require me to clean and wash all those dishes behind me that are overflowing that you can't see. But what I'm gonna do now, I think, is I'm for sure gonna do the prizes and the games and get that out of the way. Oh, I never tried on my glasses. Okay, I don't know. I bought 2. These are all from Dollar Tree. Either those are gonna be mine or those. And then the other one my husband can have. I bought him some glasses. Luckily, I'm gonna save pretty much all this stuff and use it again. But I got into my stash because I wanted these right here. I bought these from Dollar Tree, a pack of 3 gift bags, and I got green because it was kind of on theme. I'm going to show you what the prizes are going to be. So I went to, oh, I gotta do my scent bird. Got a lot going on. And my husband and I are going on a date night today to this cocktail making class thing. I've always wanted to do that with him, so we're going to do that. I did a cocktail making class once in Puerto Rico, but I want to do one with my husband, so that'll be fun. That is in, I have to leave in about an hour and some change. But let's see my scent bird for the month. I got this in the other day. It is Confessions of a Rebel. This, and it has jasmine, tuberose, tonka bean, vanilla, and cashmere woods. So I try to match up my scent birds to the seasons, but something tells me this is going to be like fallish. It comes in this little tube, this protective case, and then it comes in this little vial. Something tells me, oh wait. I think I could make it work for summer. Yeah, I think it could be a summer scent. Yeah. I think that will work. Okay, that's my scent bird. I'll take that upstairs. I gotta turn the air on. Everybody thinks we have all the latest technology because we can do a lot of things from our phone, which is true. Is the air on? It says it's on. Oh, let's turn that on because this ain't it. It's hot. Okay, so let's talk about prizes. So I bought these 3 gift bags because I'm going to give out 3 prizes, and I am going to give out a $10 Dairy Queen card, whatever. Let's see which one of these matches up. I always put the receipt in there in case something, how do I know? Oh, this one. Always put the get this. That's my aggravated voice. How do I know which is which? Oh, no. How do I know which gift card goes to which card number? Oh, 77, this one. So this is the Dairy Queen one, and this is the Five Guys one. Oh, then I got a Five Guys one. I normally do Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, stuff like that, and I thought I'd change it up. I always do put the receipt with the gift card in case there are any issues. This is gonna be a gift, which I'll purposefully give to one of the females. I think there'll be like 4 or 5 males here. But like if I try to give the prizes to people based on what I think they'll like. Now this is Wine Cellar. I got this candle day. So when Bath & Body Works has candle day in December, I normally get a bunch of candles because I normally give them out as prizes or for gifts throughout the year. I'll get my friends' favorite scents and stuff. So most people will get a candle from me each year. So I'm gonna give that away. So that'll be the 3 gift cards. So I have this and this white tissue paper, and I'm just gonna drop it in here and hope that it fits because this is how big the bag is. Tight squeeze, but it'll fit in there. A super tight squeeze, but it fit. Okay, there's one. These are all the prizes. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all the games and then I'm gonna print them off. So I normally try to find free games, but sometimes there aren't really that many good free games for certain holidays and stuff, like Juneteenth to be specific. So I'm gonna buy this Juneteenth game bundle for, how much they want me to give them for this? $4.10. It's on sale for the next 31 hours, as it should be because Juneteenth is near. And I'm just gonna buy this. So we're gonna play, so there's 5 games. So here's the thing, one is a trivia, there'll be a prize for that. One is a word tumble? What is that word? I think word fumble. And they're gonna make words, at least 30 words out of emancipation, and whoever gets the most or gets 30 will win, kind of thing, sort of. And then I think we're gonna do a music match. Yes. We're gonna do that, that's fun. And then what is this other one? Those are for sure gonna be the 3 with games with prizes affiliated with it. And then one is a roll and share where you get dice and you roll it, and like, let's say you land on a 1, you would answer the question, what does freedom mean to you? That's a fun activity, I would imagine perhaps, but I wouldn't consider it to be a game. And then there's also Think Fast. But I don't really like that one as far as competition, so I'm not gonna do a prize for that. But I'm about to buy these games right now, and then I'm gonna print off, so far, let me show you. I use Invited for all of my invites, and Invited is love. I absolutely am obsessed with it. And this one for Juneteenth, so far there are 13 people attending, but one person always brings her boyfriend, so he will probably come. So it'll probably be 14. She's coming. Not bringing a guest. Is bringing a guest. Not. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 people are on here who haven't responded. It shows attending, waiting, and regrets. I'm not showing it because it has people's full names on here, because that's how I have them saved in my phone. So some people can't come. 7 regrets. Technically more, because if they would have come, they would have brought +1s. And then some people have not responded, but these are the same people who never really respond. They're always last minute. So I don't know. Basically, I'm going to print off probably then. If there's 13 now, I won't count. I'm on here too, I don't count. So it's technically 12 without me. She might bring her, so that's 14, and he participates if she brings her boyfriend. I'm gonna do 15. So I'm gonna print off 15 of all 3 of those. View all. And that's funny. Let me tell you what I'm thinking. There's a picture of the person whose shop this is, and she is not of African descent, it does not appear. So I don't know why I just assumed that the person would be, but they're not. Like, it doesn't matter to me, but it was just funny to see that pop up to me. I don't know why. All right, so here they are. But I have these banners, and then I have these 3 signs, which I was going to decorate with right now. That one says, "Together we rise." This one says 1865. And then this one says Juneteenth. So I think I'm going to just slap these up somewhere. And then I have these banners. And I'm gonna hang up these 2. I might do it myself. It only takes a little piece of tape and a little chair. So I might do it myself. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go do this and all the things, and I will check in with you guys at a later date.
Wrong till I find that, but I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my mind's at, a spot where I don't spend no money, just some time at. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm Xavier, then I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my chance to make it best. What people like to give a little, then you take the rest. I'm hoping one day maybe I can find a place to rest. I fell in love with life and wonder where it take me next. I like the hustle and bustle, I fell in love with the fashion. I feel the pulse of the city, it's moving me like a passion, and it's mine.
Baby, we go way back, all the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going on, I dance around the street lights. Hey, I know every street sign, hanging around the block like, if you are my friend, then you are welcome any moment. Yeah, city of mine, I love this city of mine. It never gets me down, city of mine. I love.
Hello, happy Thursday, July 29th. Happy Thursday. I feel like a lot has gone on, but I'll have you know that my niece has been with us for the past almost 2 weeks, so that's kind of where I've been. I've been MIA from vlogging for the past 2 weeks, and that's why. But also, at the same time, I'm finally getting my vlog camera replaced. So the company, Sony, is gonna send me a little like prepaid label. I'm gonna send them my camera, they're gonna fix it and repair it and stuff and send it back to me. And therefore, that would also make vlogging just a little bit more easier, I guess. I could easily use my phone as a vlog camera, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't love the quality, if I'm being honest. The front facing camera, and I don't wanna use the back. I mean, I could, I'm not saying like this is something super wild, but I don't wanna vlog like such, because then I don't really know, like I can't really see me. I won't really know if I'm in frame. I don't know, I just kind of feel like that would be too much of a headache. And then the front facing camera, if I were to vlog like this so I could see myself, would suck terribly. So I don't want to do that. But in the meantime, maybe the quality of this video is perf, maybe it's not. But I did a lot of work with this camera trying to get it to, like, I'm shooting in 4K now, and I've changed some of the settings and whatnot, and there are so many settings to cameras. But so I did do that. So 2 things that are happening is that I'm getting my vlog camera replaced, and in the meantime, if I have to vlog from this camera, which the month is almost over, then I can. But today, what is happening, I don't know when the last time is that we spoke, but today what's happening is that my friend and godchildren are coming here because she is visiting her sister in Georgia, so obviously she's gonna come visit me. I'm actually was planning to go to her, but she wants to bring the kids here because they've never been here, so I'm like, okay. So they're gonna come here. It's actually my goddaughter's birthday today, one of my godchildren's birthdays. So we're gonna cook out, swim, all the things here at home, and then they're either gonna go back to the part of Georgia where they're gonna come from, where they're coming from now, tonight, or they also brought an overnight bag in case we're having so much fun and they spend the night here. But either way, we got tickets to Six Flags. We used my teacher discount. I'm a counselor, but I get the same discounts as teachers, and we bought tickets to Six Flags. And so there are going to be 9 of us, and we're all going to go tomorrow. So either they're going to go today back to sister's house, and then we're going to meet them at Six Flags in the morning, or we're all going to get up tomorrow and go to Six Flags tomorrow. That's the plan. That's what's up. So I'll probably vlog some of tomorrow, obviously, because that's like a fun thing to vlog and whatnot. Probably won't vlog too much today, but tomorrow I probably will. And that'll actually be the end of this vlog. So I just wanted to kind of pop in and share with you an update. I don't think really anything. Oh, I haven't shared this, that I went to the doctor 2 days ago, or yesterday. Listen. It was either yesterday or today. No, not today. It was either yesterday or the day before. I truly don't know. But I am down 8 pounds, and that is since April, because I was there in April. And in April is also when we joined the gym. Well, technically like March 30th or something, but I don't think we started going until April. So yeah, I guess my time at the gym is working out because I'm down 8 pounds, which is exciting. Hopefully I can keep it up and be down another 8 pounds. April, May, June. It was almost like 3 months. I think when I went to the doctor, let's see. I went to the doctor on April the 4th. During spring break. Of course I did, because I schedule all important things when I'm not at work, which is toxic and chaotic, but that's what I do anyway. I need to start doing it when I'm during the work week and just kind of squeezing it in before or after, so I can not have so many responsibilities for when I'm off of work, for my breaks and stuff. So technically like 3 months almost. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I guess like 2.5 pounds ish per month. I'll take it. I will take it. But that's something that is exciting. But yeah, other than that, you guys, I don't really know what all has happened. I think that's it. I don't know the last time that we spoke. I don't know what way is up and which way is down. I'm looking at my thing here. I did have a couple podcast interviews since we last spoke. You know, we had our Juneteenth party. I think we spoke after that though, didn't we? Probably not. I had a laser hair removal appointment. And hung out with that was fun. I hung out with my friend at this Mexican restaurant. We just talked and hung out for a couple hours. That was super fun. Oh, we went to a symphony. So my husband's a student now because he's in grad school. And so he gets a lot of free tickets to events and stuff. So we went to the symphony, but it was kind of boring. So I don't think we'll be back. I think I've seen enough. I don't know that I need to see any more symphony stuff. In fact, we actually kind of left early. It was mad. It was an odd thing. I don't know. Maybe that's why the tickets were free. But yeah, that's kind of all that has happened. So like I mentioned, tomorrow we're going to Six Flags. And then we have a lot going on in July. So July, hopefully I'll have my camera by then. But July will probably be a pretty cool vlog because I have so much scheduled for the 3 of us to do in July. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, I just wanted to pop in and update you guys. I will vlog maybe some clips today and some clips tomorrow, and that'll be it. So I'm not closing out this vlog yet. I will check in with you guys at a later date.
It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. Me and my hometown, baby, we go way back. All the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going on. I dance around the street lights. Hey, I know.
Hello, I am literally here just to close out this vlog. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.